Does this story seem like a big deal to you? Didn't to me or anybody else when it first came out a couple days ago. So some woman got stabbed in an elevator. No big deal. It's the big city. They got bigger things to worry about than one person being stabbed on one elevator. Now take a look at the actual crime. The video just came out a couple days after the news story. Looks a little different now, doesn't it?
There are very few African Americans who haven't had the experience of getting on an elevator and a woman clutching her purse nervously and holding her breath until she had a chance to get off. That happens often. There are very few African Americans who haven't had the experience of getting on an elevator and a woman clutching her purse nervously and holding her breath until she had a chance to get off. That happens often.
A year or so ago, Philadelphia Magazine ran a cover story called Being White in Philly. Talked about how white people all over the Philadelphia region constantly feel and experience the threat and the reality of black on white crime. The mayor had a conniption, called the story despicable, had a big meeting, community meeting, room full of black people. They all got up and badgered and harangued the editor and the writer of the piece, and they apologized for basically telling the truth. Now we hit this story in Philly, this relatively minor encounter in an elevator, which reminds us that black on white crime and murder in Philadelphia is a constant reality. No matter how much every single reporter that covers every single one of these stories, they look into the camera and they pretend it has never happened before. They pretend it's not a pattern. They pretend that black on white hostility, resentment, and hatred is not a daily fact of life.